Do it for the hood folk. Yeah, yeah. Hey, what's up, hood folk? This is Jeremy. So today it is Thursday afternoon, the day before Halloween, 2025. Whew. I'm out here at the park. I'm walking, and y'all, I got a nice little view. Y'all want to see my nice little view? Oh, this is a nice little view. I hit the lake. The water looks so peaceful and calming. As I pass walking to this to come sit down, there's a lot of old geezers over there fishing. There's a lot of black men in here fishing, which is good. And y'all, I don't know if they married, they single or what, but they just look so peaceful out here just fishing. And maybe they out here fishing for dinner, or maybe they out here just fishing to be for a sport or whatever. But that shit looks so peaceful. Just being at peace, just doing something to relax your nerve and calm you down. Y'all, that's like straight up amazing. I like that. I ain't fished since I've been grown. I did go fishing one time when I first had moved to Mississippi. One of my friends, we went fishing, and I was more disgusted about not necessarily picking up the worm, but how the worm felt in my hand. It felt real slimy, and it was still moving, and that was the beginning of being sick to the stomach by meat and different stuff. So I didn't, I ain't really do nothing. But it's calming out here, real calming out here. I like it. I want to get closer to the water. So anyway, the last video I did, I told y'all that I was gonna show y'all something. I was gonna address something, and I was gonna do something that got on my nerve. When we did that Dave's Hot Chicken video, y'all, the back seat of that truck, that dog hair got on my nerves. I ain't gonna lie. That dog hair get on my nerves. When we wash that truck out, we vacuum it out, but we don't scrub. So I told Rashard that, man, we need to go clean that truck out. We gotta go and get some brushes and stuff to clean that goddamn truck out, because that dog hair get on my nerve. And then when I was eating the Dave Hot Chicken, y'all, I had dog hair in my face. If you ever see me put up a picture and it seems like I got gray hair in my face, that ain't no damn gray hair. That's dog hair. And I'm like, come on, man. So before I came out here to the park, Rashard went and did this right here. Check this out.
What's up, hood folks? It's your boy Rashad. Jeremy is not with me today. But anyway, so I'm here at the car wash to try to get this back seat done. It's been a minute, and I tried the first time, but it didn't really work. So I'm gonna try again, just to see if I can get at least, I say 80% of it off the back seat. So I am about to try and attempt this because, boss is still with us in the back. As you can see, he's still with us a lot. He has his print everywhere. But we're about to try to see if we can, get rid of it. And it's not getting rid of it as far as, trying to get rid of him and get him out of my mind. I'm gonna still think about him. I love that dog. Y'all know I did. And I still do love him, although he's not here with us. But I believe, that the seat should still be clean, because you never know what passengers we may have. So anyway, so that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to get started on this back seat. All right, so hood folks, as y'all can see, the back seat is a freaking mess. So I'm just getting a little bit of the trash out right now. Buzzball from the other night. So I got this pet hair removal that I'm gonna try first, and then I'm gonna vacuum the seats and see if it'll get it off. But anyway, it is Thursday, a day before Halloween. And I don't have any plans. I wanted to go to this haunted house but I haven't had the time to really dig into it. Oh God, look at all that hair. Look at it, hood folks. And some of it is coming off, but not all of it. Last time I used this thing, it wasn't as much hair on the seat, so it was easier to get off. You just tear and remove. It need to be more stickier. If it was more stickier, it'll be a lot better. But oh man. Anyway, so hood folks, I told you it's Thursday for Halloween. I was planning on going to a haunted house. I still might go to a haunted house. I'm not sure. If I do, y'all will know about it because I would do a video on it. Because it'll be my first time in a while going to a haunted house. I think last time I went to a haunted house when I was like 20 years old, back in Dallas. I went to a haunted house. It wasn't that scary. But, you know, they did have people jumping out looking like a damn fool. But it wasn't as scary. I know this one I heard about that was real scary that I want to go to. And I think they tickets are like $40 or $60. I don't know. I don't know if I would do it, to be honest, but pay that much money. But yeah, so just trying to get all this hair. So my favorite candy for Halloween. Y'all might say because my favorite candy is Reese's that my favorite Halloween candy would be Reese's, but it's not. When I go out and people, you know, especially in my old neighborhood when I used to go trick-or-treating, there used to be this lady who used to make like these brownies, these chocolate brownies. They were fudge brownies. They were so fucking good. And she put like the orange icing with the pumpkin ring, like a ring that you put on your finger on them, and she wrapped them up and she gave them out. Those things was good as fuck, bro. I'm telling you, they were good as fuck. And then my mother used to always make Halloween cookies and we can decorate them how we wanted them to. But those were good too. But anyway, back to my favorite candy for Halloween. My favorite candy for Halloween to dig into are Snickers, Milky Way, and Crunch Bars. Because the packaging they was in, you just grab them and they was easy to just rip and eat. So I love them. Those are my three. But you know, my overall favorite is still Reese's. I'll still take a Reese's, of course. I'll take more Reese's than the Snickers. But I just like the Snickers because they just easy. You just rip, open. Not like Reese's where you got to rip them. You got to peel a little piece off of them. And then you eat it. Nowadays, they got it where you just open up the wrapper and it's done. But back then, they didn't have those. So anyway, but those are my favorite Halloween candies. What is your favorite Halloween candy, hood folks? Let me know in the comments. And what do you all celebrate Halloween? Do you if you have kids, do you take your kids out for trick-or-treating, or do you like going to Halloween parties, whether it be all ages or adults only? And you dress like a slut? But anyway, me, I haven't really dressed up in years. I wanted to do like a little vampire theme this year, but then I decided not to. I decided what's the reason for it. If I'm not really going to really show it at a party or anything, which I'm not. I won't be at a party this year. But you know, it is what it is. It's my choice to stay away from, any kind of parties just because of some of the stupidity of the people that's here in this country. So you can never really trust what's going through people's minds. All right, so I done tried my best to get all this off. Now I'm about to try it with a vacuum and see if that'll do it. I don't know. It ain't doing too big of a job. Let me try to use a maneuver. All right, Huffo, it looks like it's working. So it looked like I did a good job on it. But I'm about to use my handy dandy wand pet remover thing, which is somewhat similar to a lint roller. I'm gonna try to get some more of this off, but it did get off a lot of the hair. Like, it's barely there, but I'm about to go over it and see. Yeah, I did a good job. The whole back seat looks a lot better. You can see less of Boss. I mean, he's still there, and as you can see, it looked like I need to really deep clean these seats too. These seats need to be deep cleaned and brought back to life, because it seemed like it's some dirt. Oh, it might be that damn sand. That sand done got into the fibers and it's just been in there. And I've been vacuuming, but haven't been coming out. But yeah, I got a good amount of it out for folks. Look at that, see? You just have to, it just takes time and dedication. Time and dedication. Yeah, let me finish up and then it's off to the gym for me and then back to the house with Jeremy. Look at that. What y'all think? Do that look a lot better than what it used to be? I mean, you can't really see it. Let me get you up close. You can't really see it, but it's a lot cleaner. It is a lot cleaner.
Better not on it. So he did a good job cleaning it out. I was gonna help him, but he just ran on and had to go and beat me to the punch. But anyway, so I'm sitting out here at the lake and I just walked for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna do 15 more minutes before I go back to the truck. And I know a lot of y'all be telling me to, as I walk, record myself or talk or get my talking points or things that be on my mind as I walk. Y'all, do you really want to know how I sound when I be walking? Look at this. Yo, the lake. Look how black it got me. The camera can't focus on the lake and me at the same time. Anyway, now I know we did that video about bungee jumping and all that kind of good stuff. A lot of y'all was in the comments said y'all would never, ever, ever do that. Like, man, they ain't never doing no bungee jumping. No, they ain't doing that. But me, I really wish I was the size or had the weight, you know, the body frame to do that. Because I mean, look, y'all, I really do want to do that. Like this right here, she. Hell yeah, I want to do that. But you want to know what paranoids me out a lot? Is coming out to the walking trail like this and walking, and then you know, seeing people walk around, got on hoodies and walking around with backpacks and shit and looking very suspect, sitting in their cars, looking around at folks walking and shit. That be paranoid me. Not only that, creeper crawlers coming up out of the river. oh my God, I can't even say the name when I'm don't say it in the comments, y'all. Y'all know how I gotta, me. But creeper crawlers, serpents, mountain lions. Even though I don't think any mountain lions are here, but I did walk by some bushes over there. Dinosaur, well, maybe not a dinosaur, but shit, a triceratosaurus or some shit. Just nature just jumping out on me, and I ain't got my heat with me to take, to protect myself. That kind of stuff be paranoid me out. Now, that's one reason I be like kind of not really want to walk in the parks much. Cause I be thinking about stuff like that, like what's gonna jump out on me, and do I got something to defend myself? A damn bear, tiger, lion, a serpent, a raccoon, a coon. So I be paranoid about that stuff because I really, really, really be really paranoid about that shit. So, but it's so quiet out here and peaceful. I love it. This like I'm looking at these old men on here fishing. Y'all, that just like that gotta be the life. Imagine if they wives at home and they out here by themselves just fishing and they ain't gotta worry about no woman yapping. Or they man yapping. Just peace and quiet. Or imagine if they single and they out here chilling because later on the night they gonna fuck some hoes. I know that sounds bad, but you just and then I'm pretty sure that I don't know, I'm just speculating. What if they financially secure and they ain't got to worry about money like that? And that's the life I want. I want to live on the river, on the lake, just be in peace. I'll take peace out on the river or lake any day over a big city, high rise, man. I don't want none of that shit. Then I see a guy over here, he over here reading novels and shit, reading books. That gotta be fun. I want to get into reading more. If I read books, I don't want to read no I hate self-help books, and I hate motivational books. I hate biopic books. I want to read mystery, suspense, thriller. I'm walking slow because I don't want to fall, y'all. I'm clumsy with my walking. I'm trying not to walk on no ant bed. But books like that, like I would like to come out here and read me a damn mystery, murder mystery, a thriller, or suspense. But it'd be nice if I had a few people and we all got together out here, maybe read some books. But it'd be nice if we all got together and discuss some shit. But I don't think most men around my age, if they read a book, they don't want to read books about murder mysteries and suspense and stuff like that. I feel like most men gonna want to read how to make money, or a biography of this world leader or something like that. I don't think they're gonna be interested in reading murder mysteries and stuff. Because y'all, not to say that I know everything and I know everything, but I don't want to hear nobody else's story. I don't like biopics. I don't like life stories, and I don't give a fuck about that. I know that sounds harsh to some of y'all because Malcolm X life, Martin Luther King life, BB King life, James Brown. They all, I'm pretty sure, had amazing stories, amazing come ups. But I don't want to read about their life. I don't, and I don't want to read no self-help. 10 steps to happiness, 10 steps to getting closer to God, 5 steps to losing weight. I don't give a fuck about that shit. When it comes to me and reading, I just want to read like mysteries. Like, oh shit, so who was the one in the damn room hiding? Oh my God, it was the grandma that was the killer. I thought the motherfucking maid was the killer. That's the kind of stuff that intrigues me. I'm trying to convince Rashard to come do that, but he'll do it. But I don't think he gonna want to read no mystery book. He probably want to read some kind of sports bullshit. But that's what I'm out here doing, just reflecting. It feels so good out here. It's about 60 degrees. I just walked, my 30 minutes. I'm going to do 15 more minutes to get 45 in. And I feel good. I just know that I'm ready for to drop these pounds, get very serious about my weight loss for real for this time, and just do what I need to do so I can just really be more active outside. Damn, my shadow seem big. Why my shadow so big? Some ain't right. That ain't the right size for my shadow. So I want to give y'all this what I got out of therapy last week. It ain't gonna be long, but it might help y'all. And multiple therapists have told me this before, but I still have never applied this. And I'm gonna tell it fast. Check this. Now y'all know I got OCD bad, and I really suffer extremely bad from trypophobia. I've been knowing this for a while, and it's something about. I'll give you a good example. The iPhone that's out now. When the iPhone first came out, that version with them 3 cameras stuck together, y'all, that made my flesh crawl so bad. And then Rashard phone, he got the S24, I think. But if you look at the camera on that phone, all them little cameras together in the back, when we be making videos and he put that camera in my face, and I'd be so fucking disgusted, that shit make my flesh crawl. So anyway, one thing that my therapist has told me that I should do is face my fear. Now what that means is, when I look at that stuff, it make my flesh crawl, and it stays in my mind all day, over and over and over. It's like if I'm driving down the road and I see a whole bunch of birds on the power line and they got the power line cluttered, that makes my flesh crawl. It's ugh. But what he and she has told me, but the recent one I just went to, my recent therapy session, same thing he reiterated with me again is, if I stare at this stuff and expose myself to this stuff, it won't bother me much. It won't bother me to the point where I can't function. It'll kind of cure itself and go away, because that's my only cure. It's just like if you was at home by yourself and you were washing clothes, right? And you putting up clothes, and you're at home by yourself, and you gotta, in your third bedroom, you putting towels in this room or clothes or whatever in this room, right? Now, if you go in this room and you know you're home by yourself, and I, Jeremy, jump out the closet, boo! The first time I do that to you, I'm gonna scare the shit at you. You gonna jump, you gonna holler, you gonna be like, what the fuck is that? Look at them damn ducks over there, duck, duck, goose. Y'all see them? Hey, just chilling. Anyway, but the first time I jump out at you, it's gonna scare the shit at you. And you gonna be tripping, you gonna be hollering, you gonna be scared, you gonna be paranoid, you gonna be in your feelings because I just jumped out of the closet and scared you, right? The second time you go in the room to put some more towels up, I jump out on you, boo! You're gonna like, oh my God, can you stop doing that shit, Jeremy? You crazy. And then, but the second time you're gonna be like, not so scared, but it's still gonna freak you out. The third time you come in the room and I jump out on you and say, boo, you was a man, why you keep doing that shit? And it's gonna make you jump just a little bit, but it's not gonna be as tense as the first time. All right, the fourth time you come in the room, drop some towels off of clothes, I jump out on you, boo, you're gonna be like, oh my God, Jeremy, you stupid. This ain't even funny no more. And then by the fifth time you come back in the room, you're gonna be expecting. You say, I already know when I go in this room to drop these towels off, Jeremy crazy ass gonna jump out of the closet again. And on the fifth time you go in that room and I jump out on you, you're gonna be like, oh my God, you so careless, you so childish, you crazy. And it's not gonna scare you because you're gonna be expecting it. It's not gonna be a problem to you anymore. And see, that's how my trypophobia is gonna cure itself. I'm gonna have to expose myself to holes. Just saying it alone make my flesh crawl. I'm gonna have to expose myself to rodents and serpents and creeper crawlers and all that shit that make my flesh crawl. I'm gonna have to look at birds on the power line constantly to make my flesh, to stop my flesh from crawling, to stop my OCD from tripping me out, bugging me out. And so that's what we went over in our therapy session. I just ain't got there, y'all. It's like multiple therapists have told me the same thing, that I got to expose myself to this stuff. And once I expose myself to this stuff, I'll be able to conquer that fear, and that fear won't fuck with me no more, if that makes any sense. Do y'all get it? So I guess I told y'all that to maybe to help you, save you a free therapy session. I'm just trying to get to the point where I can do that. Anyway, y'all, so I'm about to walk back these last 15 minutes, and I got some energy right now because I've been sitting down for a second. But once I get out of breath, y'all gonna think I'm back in labor again. Oh, shit, I'm just gonna be walking all hard and breathe. Where the fuck are ants going to? Shouldn't they be hibernating for the winter? I don't like ants. I don't know. I don't like nature. Like, as much as I want to be out in the woods and shit, and by the water, I just don't like nature. It just freaks me out looking at bugs and stuff, and spiders and creeper crawlers and all that kind of good stuff. It just gets to me as well. Whew, man, these steps feel good. I can feel them in my soul. See, everybody been fishing. Where the fishermen at? I come back to show y'all the fishermen. But I guess they say, shit, let's take us a break and make us a sandwich or something. But they got the music out here. Got the little liquor drinks out here. Got good chairs out here. That's a big chair right there. That motherfucker, like, it can hold about 800 pounds. I can sit in that bitch with Rashard and the... Oh, I finna say the dog, y'all. Lord. Anyway, we just stepping. I'm glad ain't nobody stopping me, asking me what I'm recording. Because that's one thing about vlogging out in public that get on my nerve is people be stopping me, asking me, what am I recording? And then when I do tell them what kind of channel I got, then they go to the channel and see what kind of channel we got. And hey, what's up? When we go to the channel, tell them what kind of channel we got, then they want to be like, oh my God, y'all cuss too much. Oh my God, y'all a couple. And I'd be like, bitch, you shouldn't have not asked me what kind of channel I got, the fuck? So I'm glad nobody stopped and asked me, God damn, I'm breathing hard. I can feel myself breathing hard. I want to take out running. I really do want to jog or sprint, but I don't want to hurt my leg or hurt my thigh or hurt my back or hurt my nothing. Cause shit, I ain't got the energy. Calling no damn ambulance, helping me get off the ground and shit. Y'all know how it is. Anyway, I'm gonna get these little steps in. Y'all, look what I be walking into. I hate shoes. Even when it get real cold, it's gonna be hard because I'm gonna have to put on some damn shoes and socks. And I hate shoes and socks. I'd rather just walk in flip-flops. I can walk so much better in flip-flops. I really wish I could walk barefoot, but too much salmonella on the ground. Whew, shit. I used to be a time when I see that bench right there. Shit, I be trying to get this bench to get me a seat. But, all right, y'all. I'm back at the truck. I'm finished. I walked 48 minutes. I feel real good. I ain't even tired because it's not that hot out here. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And I hope I motivate y'all to exercise some, to walk, dance, jog, hit the gym, catch the Holy Ghost, fuck, whatever it calls you to get some heart palpitation to speed up in your life. You know, I hope that inspired y'all to do that. And this a house, or whatever feels so much better when that shit clean. I ain't trying to say my house be 100% clean, but I make sure the bathroom and the kitchen is clean at all times. And for him to go and clean out this truck, y'all, that's just what I need. And feel more better. Anyway, so like the video, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit, you know. I'm tired. Want to be some big ass fish jump out that river like Jonah and swallow me up? That damn fish gonna be fucked up. His ass gonna be fucked up. Just imagine the whale try to swallow me like Jonah. He gonna be fucked up. He gonna be like, you know, you put it deep in their mouth, they be gag. Don't gag, bitch. Keep on going. Keep on swallowing, ho. Anyway, I hope y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all tomorrow or Saturday when the candy is half off for Halloween. Thank y'all for watching.